Hello, Cancer, and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Sword Princess, Air Palace has just come out for you. So there is news coming or messages coming for your that is some sort of communication. Maybe an idea is coming to you. Something is a new idea and a new thought is being developed and ready to. Oh yes, there's a new idea. Or a message. So, yeah, let's pull some more cards for this, Cancer, because this is intriguing. I feel like this is exciting. We have, Wand Prince as well, Sagittarius Chariot coming through. So, we've got the Sword Princess and the Wand Prince, Sagittarius, and we have air, the element of air. So, wow. Okay, so this is really where this idea is starting to generate, and it's something that you're going to really, it's going to start taking hold. That's the thing, and it's going to start being something that sticks and you can't let go of this. It's like you're developing it. You're going to really, really, really start wanting this. And what this is this is really helping you overcome something. It's gaining momentum, but it's also getting more and more exciting. So this can be two people working together, equals, starting small, but it's starting to develop as well. So we'll see what else is coming through. We have Temperance, Jupiter, Sagittarius, South Node. So a lot of Sagittarius coming through for you here, Cancer. And it is bringing balance between a masculine energy and a feminine energy, something that is being that's being worked here and developed, and it actually feels really nice. It almost feels like these two could be best friends or siblings of some sort, but it's just got this energy to it, like two peas in a pod, but different. And so it's a nice energy. The Temperance energy, like we said, it does bring in balance. The Jupiter energy expands it, and it is bringing in balance between what is going on inside your mind and what's going on with that Sagittarius energy of what's there as a higher truth in terms of your higher self, your spirit. So your higher self and your mind are kind of on the same page at this moment in time. It's bringing this lovely balance and alignment coming through. And we're seeing that what that does is create a space for something to come in. So we're going to see what that is. But yeah, really interesting reading for you here, Cancer. Very different to what you've had before. So yeah. And so I think be open to those messages coming in through your higher self to your mind, to your brain. So yeah, a lot of clarity coming through with this, but there could be some reworking of long-term goals coming in, and yeah, interesting. So Cancer, this is a reading for November the 1st through to the 15th. We are in your fellow water sign, Scorpio. So this is actually probably going to be a very nice energy for you, very complimentary being in the fellow water sign. And I do feel like that this is going to be a good time for you to really get I just get this sense of aligning to something or to somebody. So yeah, which makes it feel like it's the right time. But anyway, this is for, I have to keep, they're talking to me like this, your intuition's going to be so strong at this time. But this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising, this reading. So I always recommend, if you know all three of your placements, to watch all three to get the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And Cancer, this is a general reading. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there is an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. I'll talk about that a little bit later in the reading, depending on what's coming out here. And also just if you're enjoying this content and you'd like to support the channel, please like, share with a friend, comment. Love to read your comments, and subscribe if you want to for future new notifications. So we have the Hanged Man. Something hangs in the balance here. So crossed by the Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity. It's like they're showing me like a tightrope. Okay, the Chariot, here you are, this lovely Cancer energy. You've got yourself on your mind, in your conscious mind. There's this huge drive to be doing this. The Nine of Swords. There's a little bit of overthinking, some sleepless nights, some stress around this. I'm going to pull another card, but there is this balance again coming in with this Six of Pentacles. This is more on a resource level as well. The Tower card. Okay, so there's been a moment. There's been the Tower moment, or the Tower moment of clarity. An activated change has come through in the recent past, and that's actually helped that moment. Luckily, the chaos is over, and when everything's landed, it's like, everything's aligned. Here we are again. Here you are coming back to yourself. This is your card in the court cards, the Queen of Cups, but the Chariot is your card in the major arcana. So again, it's this sense of really, really coming back to yourself, to a higher truth, to a higher understanding of what this is. And I feel like you may have had some very amazing insights recently about just what is right for you and what isn't. So yeah. Amazing. Okay, let's see how you're turning up. The Seven of Cups. So, yeah, lots to think about, to contemplate, lots on offer here. Two of Wands, new path opens. There is stepping into something and making a decision. Page of Cups, offer of love, messages of love coming, hopes and fears. And the Eight of Swords. Okay, so there's a sense of not being able to see something, but surprise. I wanted to say surprise. There is happiness here. Okay, but you may not see it coming. It might come out of the blue. And at the base, the Eight of Pentacles. So there's a happy surprise here we're seeing, which is actually really nice. So we have, as a situation, the Hanged Man crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. So I really feel like, interestingly, this sun energy around the head brings clarity. So I feel like there is this enlightened energy that's coming through from seeing something from a different perspective, even just going within to really kind of turn something around or turn something upside down and see. So I feel like there's these very high intuitive messages coming to you at this moment in time. And this is where you might actually be downloading this Ace of Pentacles energy, this new opportunity, solid new idea. Or George is like, yes, solid new idea or opportunity. I feel like it drops in, and it's like, oh, now I've got this seed that has been planted inside me here, and I can't ignore this. This is big and something solid. So it's still in the conception stage, I would say. Which is why it's like the Ace of Pentacles is such a positive card. It's not going to be crossing you with anything negative other than it's not here yet. So, or it's just might be it's a big opportunity. So it might feel like, it might be a bit scary or stressful to step into it with this Nine of Swords. But in your conscious mind, the Chariot, which is you, it is about coming back to yourself, but this is overcoming things. This is success. This is reining in these two opposing energies that we were seeing, the head versus spirit, and reining these into a single focus. So that's why it feels like this, again, this sense of alignment, and there's this really strong pull to be going towards this. This could all happen quite fast, quite quickly. So it's like don your armor, get ready. Your willpower is going to just start going into hyperdrive and willing something into existence, into action here. So at the base, we've got the Nine of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Now, this is what's happening deep down. Now, the Nine of Swords is just a little bit of stress. The fact that this is all happening so quickly and aligning so fast, it's a sense of, but it can just be fear, like it's a fear. It can represent phantoms, things that unreal fears, scared of, worried about stuff that isn't there. So this is the energy that can keep you up at night. It can actually be overthinking as well. There's a lot going on inside your mind that's just processing deep down. And you might be going over and over and over things as well. But it's next to the Six of Pentacles, which is bringing in balance. So we've got the two cards of balance here, like we said. And the it restores balance, this Six of Pentacles. And I love that it's a pentacle, because this new thing that drops in, this idea or this new energy, this seed that gets planted, it does bring in this balance. So like I said, it's aligning you, but the Six of Pentacles can be around money, balancing money, or balancing the giving and receiving in a relationship, or it can be gifts of money coming to you as well. It's just that if something was like that, it therefore balances out. And it's to do with your, resources. So if it's like, maybe it's where you're living, maybe you're paying more than somebody else, or putting in more, or contributing more, and it's like the balance needs to be reset somehow. So that's kind of an interesting energy. However, so it could be to do with work, career, health, home, any of those sort of areas. And in the recent past, here we have the Tower card, and this is, like I said, a lot of people are scared of the Tower energy, but ultimately it's a beneficial energy, because it's just saying, why would you want to be sticking with something that isn't good for you or isn't right for you? So it's kind of just goes in and shows you very clearly what that was. And in that process, it realigned you to your truth, to your higher path. So that's actually, there could have been some very significant moments of insight coming through with that. Now, in the near future, we've got the Queen of Cups. This is, again, a Cancer energy, and this is a lovely nurturing energy of love and self-love. It could be self-esteem, just doing something nice and gentle for yourself. This could be like, just something that makes you feel special, makes you feel loved, coming back to like just your beautiful heart here and nurturing that, and any kind of healing that might need, whether this is resting, it's just coming back to yourself and feeling yourself again, filling your cup and feeling like, okay, I've got this beautiful big cup of love. I've replenished my soul, my spirit, my heart. Now I'm feeling a lot better. And now what do I want to do with this? Who do I want to give it to? Or what areas do I want to pass this on to? So it's a beautiful energy it can represent of nurturing, but it can represent mothering. It can be relationship with mother. It can be overcoming some things to do with that energy. It doesn't have to necessarily be gender specific, because anybody can have that mothering, nurturing energy. So I do feel like it's just, again, the Chariot representing your spirit, the higher spiritual part of you, and the Queen of Cups representing the human part of you, and bringing that alignment. So we have, you are coming in as the Seven of Cups. So this is kind of an interesting energy, because I feel like there's still a part of you. I mean, this is where you're looking at a whole heap of different options, a lot of choices in front of you at this moment in time. And this can be where you can be seeing through illusions or things, or creating them even yourself. So this is where you're not necessarily seeing something for exactly what it is, or you're wanting something to be, seeing the world perhaps through rose-colored glasses, but it's a hopeful energy. It's a hopeful vision. So I actually don't have a problem with this with the rest of the cards in the reading and the energies that are around it, because it allows you to dream a little. It allows you to kind of think, oh, imagine if, and allow that to kind of really come in as an energy that can kind of carry you. So I feel like you're generating a lot of new thoughts and new ideas, which is creating a whole heap of new possibilities and options, which actually feels really nice. And like I said, some of them might be not based in reality, some of them are, and but it's still the nice process of it, of knowing that there's options there. So the energy surrounding you, the Two of Wands, this is where a new path has opened up and something new has come in, and it's either make a decision to step into it, or you have made that decision to take that first step of something that you really want. So has presented itself. And so it's like, make the decision to take this up and leave something behind. It feels like the world has opened up. Something has opened up inside your world. So it actually feels like you're expanding your horizons. And so there's been this opportunity, that like an opening that has gone, oh, okay, I could walk through that, and suddenly my world could look very different. So it's actually, very interesting, because when this alignment comes in, it brings in opportunities and the right things for you. So you'll see that. You'll see things opening up, which is actually really nice. Hopes and fears, the Page of Cups. This could be an apology. This is an offer of love or a message of love from your heart, for your heart. Or this might be you offering something, this can be someone saying, I love you, I want to work with you, or this could be vice versa. The Page of Cups, you've got so many pages coming in here, and that's when there's a lot of messages coming to you, a lot of information and news coming through around ideas, around your heart, around what it is that you truly want. So you're getting a lot of that coming in here. And interestingly, that's why it's interesting, because there's a lot of messages coming in. Maybe you're not getting all of them because you've got this Eight of Swords, which is that there's something that you're limited in the way that you're thinking about something or thinking about what this long-term happiness could be. And we're kind of seeing it with this Seven of Cups of maybe you're idealizing something, but maybe something very different is possible. It could even be better. So it's kind of interesting because there's a lot of happiness here. Long-term happiness is kind of the outcome, but you might not be seeing that at the moment or seeing how that's possible. So that's why, there is messages coming in, but I feel like, there's something that isn't getting through just yet, but it will. And that's where, actually, the Page of Cups is unexpected, an unexpected offer that comes through as well. It can be a surprise. And then with the Eight of Swords, it's kind of like you're blinded and then surprise, take off the blindfold, and it's this Ten of Cups energy, and it's like, wow, okay, I wasn't expecting that, but this makes me really, really happy. So that's we're going to look at this in the extended reading and pull some more cards for what this is and what's coming through with that. So that I can't wait to find, but it's kind of like a surprise birthday party or something like that. It's kind of got the energy of that, of not obviously it's not your birthday, but it's got that energy of a happy surprise. So this is where we have the Eight of Pentacles coming in at the base. So it could be to do with your work. The Eight of Pentacles is around work, but it's also could be something that you're working really hard at, you've been working on. So this doesn't have to necessarily be related to work or career. It could be something else that you've been putting in a lot of hard effort, and you're really starting to feel like you're starting to accomplish some things. I mean, look at all these pentacles that you've created here by doing this, putting in this hard work. So it's time to actually the big reveal kind of energy. And it's like, oh, this is going to be bigger and better than what you think, which is actually really nice. So yeah. So if there is this lovely, the Wand Prince and the Sword Princess, there's something that this could be a relationship reflected to you, this alignment through a relationship that's coming through. And this is where you might not be able to see something, but when you do see it, you're going to be really, really happy. It says, I'm willing to change. I'm willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. So beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And let's pull a charm coming through for you here, Cancer. Beautiful. We've got the little moth or a butterfly, and I just love that there's the butterfly on this as well. I'm willing to change. So something is transforming in your life. It could be a relationship that's transforming here. It could be, the pages can represent children as well, like if any of you have, or younger people around you. So this can be youthful energy around you, but it could be you're seeing transformations occurring in those sort of energies around you. I also get with this that it's a moth as well. So sometimes I get moth, sometimes butterfly, but the moth flies to the light. And again, it's about ascension and connecting to spirit. And So I feel like the butterfly represents that human part of you that's transforming, and the moth is that pure part of you, your spirit that's always there. It's this all-knowing, wise being, that energy that is coming down and connecting to you, and you're getting a lot of messages through that. And so some of those messages do require some shifts and changes, but I feel like you're in such a clear space. It's such a beautiful, clear space here. There's only a little bit going on inside your mind here. There's a little bit of conflict or stress going on inside your mind, just with this Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. And this could be developing the new ideas or not being able to get the message through for whatever reason. This could be you trying to communicate with somebody else as well. But either way, like the rest of the cards around this are saying, it's all really good. There's nothing to worry about. Just because you can't see something at this moment doesn't mean it's not going to be. There's nothing to worry about or fear. So that's actually really positive energy and message coming through for you, Cancer. So I'm going to leave the YouTube reading here. I'm going to take it over to the extended, where we are going to see what's coming in with you coming back to yourself, this beautiful Queen of Cups energy. Plus we're going to see what's coming in with this happiness and this surprise and what's coming through with that in the future beyond. So we're going to have a little scry into the future. And also we're going to look at career, money, love and relationships and focus in on those three areas. So that's all in the extended reading, and any other clarification or intuitive messages that you need to hear. And the link for the extended reading is in the description box below. I usually pin it to the comments. So I'd love it if you come over and we'll take a journey and see where this is going. So, but if this is where we're leaving each other, Cancer, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I look forward to seeing you next time.